Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the Consortium. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by and the support you're giving to the channel. And as you can see in front of you today, guys, we are doing another guide on building within the Fortnite universe. We're going to do some opinions and some math in this video. We're going to start out with the math, and I'm going to give you some opinions on the different uses of the resources and which one I think is better in what situations. But we're going to start out with just some of the basic math. The cost to build each one of these is the same. It's 9 wood to build the wood, 9 to build the brick, and 9 to build the metal. I can show you that just to show 9, 9, and 9. So simply put, you get more protection out of the metal wall and the amount you spend than a wood wall. That's not to say that you'll never use wood or brick, but if you're just talking pure math, you're going to get more for your value out of the metal wall. Now we're going to talk about upgrading each individual type. So you get 400 health out of your level 1 wood wall, and that costs 9 to build. Takes 18 to upgrade it to a level 2 wall, you get 900 health. Takes 27 to upgrade to a level 3 wall, and you get 1400 health. And simply put, you get more for your money out of the basic wall, the cost per unit of health. So when you build one wall, it costs you 9. If you were to build a second wall, which would be 18 total, you would get 800 health. And if you were to build a third wall, it would be 27 total, and you would get 1200 health. Well, that 27 total, if you upgrade, only gets you 900 health. And then again, you could do the math, and if you upgraded, you would get more, or you would get less out of the third wall than you would the second and the first. So again, simply put, if you're just looking to maximize your value, you don't want to ever upgrade your walls. Now, that may not be the best strategy. That can be debatable, but the point being, mathematically, you're getting more for your value out of the initial walls of each wall type. So now we're going to talk about what's better. Earlier, sorry, let me rephrase that. Now we're going to talk about, in my opinion, what is the better resource to use, whether being wood, brick, or metal, and in what situations. I mean, this is still going to be very simple. I'm going to do some more in-depth guides on each type of resource in the builds. But in my opinion, metal, even though mathematically it works out, I do not think it's always the most efficient nor best to build. Because when we're talking about just the simple math, yes, it costs 9 to build this metal wall, but I want to show you guys something here real quick. If you're in a bind and you're in the middle of a fight and you're trying to protect a wall that got torn down, I want to show you this. I'm going to start a metal wall. Boom. We'll switch it to wood and throw that up. So yes, which one is obviously going to be stronger? The metal. But look how much faster I got 400 hit points out. That was actually at like 380 and I had started it before the wood. So yes, in the end, you're going to end up with a higher health wall, but you're doing this one a lot faster. So if you're just trying to control some crowds, if you're just trying to keep people from, or keep Hus from getting into a certain point, wood can be the better choice, just depending on your situation. Obviously, everybody builds differently and every situation is different. So it's going to be very, it's going to be based a lot on your personality and the way you play the game. And again, when I build, I typically use metal around the structure I have to protect, the important structure. And then I use wood for floors, so that way I don't waste all of my metal, because there's no real reason to use metal on the floors because it'll probably never be attacked. Unless it just becomes like a side casualty to the propane bomber. And again, kind of with the brick, I'll kind of throw that in and I'll use it for some walls, or I'll use it for some roofs that I don't think will be attacked but could possibly be, just as some extra precaution. And then something I wanted to add before I ended this video, I actually meant to put it in the previous video and forgot. But when you're also building, what you want to look at is each one of these walls has a different health, or each one of these layouts has a different health pool. So again, they cost the same to make. I'll go ahead and throw that up to show you guys. It costs 9 to build the full wall, costs 9 to build the half, costs 9 to build the third. Yes, I know that other one wasn't half, but I was just making it simple. So efficient wise, again, you're going to get more for your value out of building a full wall than a half wall. But you also need to keep that in mind when you're building and you're using these as different defensive structures, that each one of these has different health pools. Again, you can't tell exactly the health pools because all these are upgraded differently, but if you were to see them in a line, you would see, I mean, you can see anyway that the health pools are different, is the point I'm making. So when you're doing your building, you definitely need to take that into consideration, that it is going to affect you, and it is going to cost you the same amount to build some of these smaller structures. So you want to use your resources efficiently, but you don't really want to worry about it too much, because honestly, farming is really not that difficult in this game. So if you really run out of resources and you need some help, it's not that not that hard to pick up more resources. Especially if you're in a mission, you're pretty much always going to have unlimited resources to build with. If you're trying to build for your storm shield defense, you can always just pop in whenever you fill up and get 999. You can just jump into your storm shield storage, drop some resources in there, save it for later, so that way when you come back you can get more. Mine is full because of the last patch where it deleted everything, so it's all still stored up in there. But yeah, guys, I hope this video helps you out a little bit. If you have any questions on this part of the build video, please let me know. Let me know if you have any questions on any specific types of building. Or again, if you just have any ideas on how I can improve the YouTube videos. I appreciate all of your support, and I hope you guys come back for the next video. I hope I make it entertaining and informative enough that you want to come back. But if you don't, I hope you guys have a good one. Until we meet again, guys.